This is so much bigger than just the USA.
Who just said that? Yeah. Gia just said that. Go back and watch that video. Fantastic video. That creator's putting out a lot of great content in that vein. She's sniffing out news articles, she's reading the good shit. Follow it if you want to keep up with what's happening. Now, listen, guys. I know we've been through a lot together. Those of you who've been with me since the beginning, those of you who jumped on this train, and listen, we've been through the highs and lows at this point, and I'm no longer asking you to believe me. In fact, I don't believe I ever was asking you to believe me. Nevertheless, I need it on the record. I'm not asking you to believe me. I'm not telling you what to believe, what to choose. As I said, we're doing radical accountability from here on out, okay? I also said I was going to pull back from this kind of content, which I have. I've wanted to stay in my lane as a psychic, as a channel, and bring you that information. But it doesn't mean I've stopped paying attention, and it does not mean I've stopped hoping. I want to remind you what else I have said every step of the way. Literally, if you go back to November 6th, was it the 6th? Day one? And I talked about this is bigger than this country, than this election. And I also talked about this is about divine feminine rising. Have we not been seeing it? And I also talked about this is about ascension. All of those things still stand. And as the days go on, we are seeing more evidence of that over and over and over. In fact, you've seen me shift my focus a little bit to be talking more about ascension and helping people at this ascension wave that we're in. Help people do the healing so we can ride this wave, lighten, and get on that 5D train. But just because I've shifted to focus more on that doesn't mean I've gotten off ship. Ships, trains, what am I doing? Let me land this metaphor. Listen, I'm still on board for all of it. I'm on board for all of it because all of these things are related. They're all related, I promise. And that's why any way you look at this stuff, you're going to find something that's applicable to you. Something that's caught your attention, caught your passion. There's a reason why y'all been following me, right? Something massively big is happening. Massively, hugely, globally, cosmically big is happening. And as we say in spirituality, let those who have eyes to see and let those who have ears to hear. Those who are tapped in will have that knowing. We may not know how it's going to end yet. We may not know how it's going to unfold, but we need to trust that inner knowing. Not what I said, not what any other creator has said, but what you feel in your gut. Because that's really all I'm doing. That's really all a psychic does, is we touch on the truths that exist within you. All we're out here doing is speaking that truth so that others can see and have their own realization about what they already feel inside. So I know our popcorn is a little stale at this point. maybe we're not as excited as we once were, and maybe some of you have gotten off that train, and that is fine. Please take care of you. But just because it didn't end the way we thought it would end, guys, for me and my part, I'm choosing to believe that my guides weren't wrong, they were just early. That's how I choose to see it.